Good morning, my lovelies. It's yet another Tuesday, which means it's time for you and me to hang out in my kitchen right here in the Queen's Curry Kitchen. And what is cooking today? There's a lot of action going on. So without wasting any time, I'm going to jump right to it. Let me show you what all we are making today. We have on the menu, we have rajma, which is the red kidney beans. We have lentils with spinach, which is dal palak. We have a Thai tofu curry with vegetables and a fried rice combo. Then we have a karai bhindi, which is okra. We also have lauki with wari, which is bottle gourd with lentil dumplings. And we have a chili paneer. From this weekly special, we have papri chaat and we have chole kulche. So yes, there is a lot of action going on. This is my masala for the kidney beans, which is the rajma. So I'm still tempering this. I'm going to increase the heat again. This is cumin, ginger, garlic, onions, tomatoes, lots of whole and powdered spices, bay leaves. That's going on right now. This is my dal palak, which is my yellow lentils with spinach, and that's what it looks like. This is almost done. It needs to simmer for a few more minutes and it'll be done. You can see how well incorporated it is. This is my karai bhindi, which is ready. We have about 7 portions going out to 7 different people that we are serving today. This is ready. You can see it has whole spices. It has lots of bell pepper, ginger, juliennes, etc. Okay, let me say a quick hello to Sonal Sekri, who is watching. Hi, Sonal. Welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. Tim is watching. Hey, Tim. Look at all the beautiful food we're making for you. Okay, so this is my Thai curry with vegetables and tofu, right? So one trick of making anything with tofu is don't add it all the way in the beginning. So the brand of tofu that I'm using is this, and it's a firm tofu. I'm going to take it out of this box and then press it on under some weights so that the excess water will get released. And then I'm going to add the tofu all the way in the end after I turn off my stove, right? So coming back to the tofu curry, I started out with sauteing ginger, garlic and onions. I did not make the onions too brown. And then into that I added bell pepper juliennes of both colors. Then I added fresh carrots. I added potatoes. I am going to also add this, which is bamboo shoots, you can see, and then of course some baby corn. I still have to rinse these out. And also to make the curry, what's going to go in is coconut milk. I'm going to show you the paste that I use for my Thai dishes. Tim says looks so delicious, can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to feed you either. So this is the hot and sour paste that I use from the Asian supermarket. Now you have to be very careful. Sometimes when you buy them, they almost always have shrimp and fish in them. So if you have somebody in your family who has a seafood allergy or somebody that's vegetarian, be very careful and don't buy any other brand. This is a brand, it's called Tom Yum, and this is what the bottle looks like. If you want, I can send you a picture. So I've taken almost, I have to make 17 portions, so I've pretty much taken almost the entire bottle. I've saved a little bit to make my basil fried rice with. And I'm gonna dilute this with coconut milk. Hey Richie, how are you? Meghna Mantri, welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. We are getting ready to make our curry, the Thai tofu curry. And I'm just adding the coconut milk to the Thai paste. These are my vegetables that are sauteing. You don't want to overcook them. I also have some basil that I'm gonna drop in there. I'm gonna go back to putting more coconut milk. So for about 17 portions, I'm putting 4 cans of coconut milk, and you can see it's pretty solid. So make sure you shake it before you pour it out. So I think if Indian people like any other Asian cuisine more than Chinese, it has to be Thai because of the heat. Well, I'm a little bit different. I don't put any heat in my food, but it's still flavorful and it's delicious. So all kinds of people can enjoy the food, including little children, including senior citizens. including people who are not Indian, who don't do a lot of heat, including people like myself who just cannot handle any kind of heat at all. Right, so these are about 4 cans of coconut milk going in. This is the last one. So I've seen that every time we do an Indo-Thai, Indo-Asian, Indo-something fusion, it's always a big hit with all of our clients. And you can make these recipes very easily at home, especially with any kind of Asian dishes. The sauces are so easily available. It's really just a matter of getting the right resources. Let me say a quick hello to Mahima Bhasin, who is watching. Mahima, good morning and welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. So here's my tom yum paste. I'm just going to go ahead and blend the coconut milk really nicely with this. So you don't need any rocket science to make ethnic dishes, just a few right ingredients into your toolbox. This is fresh basil that I have. I'm going to be using it in my Thai curry as well as in my basil vegetable fried rice. Okay, so I'm going to give this a good whirl. Just make sure that it's not lumpy. Make sure it's nicely homogenized. So the coconut milk and the tom yum paste. For those of us that just joining us, I just want to show you. This is the paste that I use. Hi Sushma ji, welcome to Queen's Curry Kitchen. Tim says, why should I make it at home when I can just order from you? Hell yeah, that's of course the smartest. Only the smart people actually order their food from me because it gives them back the time that they can be doing something else that they enjoy, right? So I'm good at cooking, so I'll do that for you. You're good at something else and you should do that with your time. So this is the paste that I use. This is without any shrimp and without any fish. So it's really great if you're vegetarian, or then if you have somebody who has seafood allergies, then you can get this brand. It's from the regular Asian supermarket. No rocket science there. Janani Chandrasekhar is watching. So good morning to all of you. Welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. We are making the Thai curry. So I've taken the 4 cans of coconut milk. The brand of coconut milk that I'm using is this, but any coconut milk will do. Make sure you're using coconut milk and not coconut cream. Okay, so just blend it really nicely. I'm doing it with one hand, but if I'm also going to be using tofu, so this tofu is going to come out of this box and it's going to get pressed so that all the excess moisture can get drained out. And after that, just after I turn off the stove from the curry being cooked, I'm going to add the tofu and cover the pan so the tofu will soften in the residual heat, but I'm not going to overcook it. Okay, all right, so this is ready. This is going to go in. So come with me and let's get this done. In goes this. I may have to add a little water to thin it out because it's still pretty thick. I did add some soy sauce to the vegetables when I was sauteing them. Okay, I'm just gonna give this a good stir. Now for the most part, if you use a paste or a pre-made sauce, it usually has a good balance of the sweet and the sour and the spicy and the salty. But again, you should always adjust it to your taste buds to make sure that it's something that you want to eat and not something that you're being forced to eat. So we can always change flavors. I just need to get back into this dal because it needs my attention. It's going to spill over. And I'm going to keep skimming this foam. So this is really more from the turmeric and this is yellow moong dal and spinach. So this is a dal palak dish that we're making. I've actually used pre-cooked dal to save time, but you can actually just pressure cook everything at the same time. Ursula Eichler or Ishler, I'm sorry if I didn't pronounce your last name correctly. How are you today? Welcome to the Queen's Curry Kitchen. We already made the okra with the bell peppers. Kadai bhindi is already done. This is our rajma, which is our red kidney beans, and that's the tempering for that. That's going on right now. This is our Thai curry. Sam, can you give me some basil from this packet? Right, so we're going to give this a good stir. And then I'm going to hop over here. Get some bamboo shoots from right here. You don't want to use the liquid, just the veggies, okay? So use the bamboo shoots. I'll save some for the fried rice. It's just a nice. Yeah, just give me like 4 or 5 leaves. You can julienne them or just give them to me like that. Dina Matthew is watching. Welcome to our kitchen as we make some Thai curry with vegetables and tofu. I'm gonna add cilantro. Now if you notice, in most Thai curries they use a lot of cilantro stems, and that's really where a lot of the flavor is. So don't throw out the stems. Use that in your soups and your stews, especially in your Thai dishes. It really has a very, very nice fragrance, very nice aroma that it adds to your dish. Melanie says hi from rainy Bloemfontein, South Africa. Oh my God, look where we are. We are everywhere. So lovers of flavor are everywhere in this world, not just in New York, not just where I think you are, but thank you for tuning in. I love the fact that you told us where you were tuning in from. It's so nice to see wherever this video travels, right? All right, so Ursula says I haven't been here in a while. Funny, I made Thai curry last night, a little different though. All right, so anybody that, you know, is a lover of flavor will keep trying to do different things. I have some basil that's gonna go in. You can either do a chiffonade or you can just rip up the leaves and put them in here. This is fresh basil, Thai basil. It really gives a nice aroma to your curry dishes. Okay, and I'm also gonna go ahead and add. Dina says thank you from rainy Cornwall in the UK. Oh my God, it's raining everywhere. I think we're gonna get some snow today. That's in the forecast, but we'll see. When I came here, nothing had started yet, but I know it's gonna be out there. So this is our baby corn going in. And all these vegetables that I bought are from the Asian supermarket. It's really nothing that you have to go out of your way to get. Elise Williams is watching. So Elise, good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm gonna put lots of baby corn because who doesn't love baby corn, right? Yeah. So there's an appetizer called chili corn or honey chili corn. If I ever get a chance, I'll probably show you guys how to make that, right? So it has deep fried baby corn, and then you toss it in like a spicy red chili and honey kind of a sauce. So it's really a nice yummy appetizer. I'm not going to put all of it, and I don't want to keep on stirring this because I don't want to break any vegetables. I'm going to turn up the heat just a tad bit, and I will put in, you can see it's starting to bubble over there. I might need to add a little bit of soy sauce and some water because it's quite thick. And you know that anything that has coconut milk, once it sits in the fridge, Sam, can you give me some water? Once it sits in the fridge, it just gets more and more thick, right? So I'm going to keep an eye on this. I have to get this going. I will be adding some black pepper and probably some sugar if I feel like it's not sweet enough. But of course, you can make it to your taste. But if you like it super spicy, then, you know, make it spicy. If you like it, thank you, Elise. That's so kind of you. Just love cooking with you. Yeah, I love cooking with you too. That's why I always bring you guys in, because I really enjoy your company. And it makes me feel like I'm not alone doing this, whatever hustle that I'm doing, right? So I appreciate your company. I appreciate your support. I appreciate all the time that you'll spend with me in my kitchen. I'm going to go because these things really need my attention. We do have a little pot of noodles that needs to get cooked. We did noodles last week, we did the week before, and people just keep asking for more and more and more and more and more. I did show you the packet, that the brand of noodles that I use, and these have been boiled. As soon as they get boiled and they get nice and stretchy, you can see they're stretchy. We actually tossed them with cold water, and now I'm going to put some oil on this, and then it's going to get ready to be tossed up with cabbage and ginger and garlic and all the other good stuff. All right. So with that, I'm going to have to say goodbye because I really need to get back to work. But I will do a live video, or maybe I'll just do pictures of everything that we made today so you can see what all we were doing when we hung out together. If you found this video helpful, feel free to share it. If you want a free sample of our food, get in touch with me. Send me a DM if you're in New York. Samples are free on Tuesdays, and you can come and pick it up from our Midtown location. And if you'd like to order the food, stay tuned for next weekend because right now we're sold out. But I will see you soon in another video doing something else in my kitchen like always. Be blissful and flavorful. Be safe out there, honey. Wash your hands. It's not over yet. So wash your hands, be careful, and take good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon in another video. Bye.